I'm Sammy Jackson, and I'm originally from Utah. I am a senior here at OSU. I graduate this December, so I'm super excited about that. I am studying family and consumer sciences, and I'm hoping to be a family and consumer sciences teacher, hopefully by next fall, fingers crossed. April of 2016, I just got the feeling that I was pregnant. And I went and took a pregnancy test, and I was just praying that, those two pink lines just wasn't gonna show up. And in my heart, I kind of just knew that I was pregnant, but I just did not want to come to terms with that. I knew that I needed to get in and get seen, and on Google, I just typed in free pregnancy tests, and you guys, like Stillwater Life Services was the first search still that came up on my search engine. And I had said a prayer before I searched on Google, like, just tell me where to go, where I'm gonna get help. And I just went with the first one that I saw, and you guys were it. And I'm so thankful that I went there. When I had my first initial pregnancy test at home, I was like, well, maybe it was a mistake. So I was like, coming in here, I'm gonna walk in and they're gonna tell me I'm not pregnant. Well, that didn't happen. And so when I got that news, it was just, it was just like a ton of bricks just being like dropped on me, and I didn't know how to take that information. And Leslie was just awesome at just, keeping things positive and just being like, well, there's a bunch of options, and you're gonna make a good parent. And I mean, I look back on that day, and I think just talking to her was what really helped me get through that day alone.
When I first met Sammy, it was actually introducing myself to her before I took her to the Stillwater Women's Clinic for her ultrasound. And so when I met her, I had known the backstory. Leslie had kind of filled me in. We weren't really sure how far along Sammy was going to be in gestation. And so, and then knowing of medication that she had taken medically, I think Leslie was concerned. I was concerned. We were just concerned for Sammy and the baby, not knowing what that ultrasound would show.
But I was also scared of that ultrasound because I was around 20 weeks pregnant, and I had no prenatal vitamins that I had been taking. I was in college, I wasn't getting enough sleep, I was under huge amounts of stress, and I just kept thinking that something's gonna be wrong with this baby, and I've done that to my baby because I didn't know. And when I saw that he was okay on the ultrasound, I remember hugging my sister and Lori and being like, my baby is okay. Like, he's normal, and he's got a healthy heart, and I still have his heartbeat on my phone. I got a video of the ultrasound, and I listened to that recording so many times, even like the days that are just really hard. I just go and listen to his little heart, and I'm just like, that's what this is all for.
To see that healthy, almost waving baby boy on that ultrasound, and his heartbeat was perfect. He was measuring perfect, and I think we were all three crying. And then to find out not only the baby was healthy, but how far along she was. She was nearly 20 weeks, and the sonographer asked if she wanted to know the gender, and of course we were all like, yes. And so to even know right then, not only that you're pregnant, this is how far along you are, but you're having a boy. Talk about just reality within 10 minutes. So it was definitely an ultrasound I'll never forget.
When I found out, because my first ultrasound, I got to find out I was having a boy. And from that moment, and as cliche as this sounds, that boy stole my heart.
When Sammy came home from being in Utah with family and actually getting to have Jackson in Utah, and but then she came back with her mentor and was able to spend an entire year of learning not just all of the milestones that Jackson would have, but the milestones that she would have along with him through transitioning from Sammy as a student to now Sammy as a mom and a student.
The mentor program was absolutely outstanding. I mean, I give most of my credit for the mom that I'm being today to Stillwater Life Services, because the Earn While You Learn program was just something that gave me an education, first of all, on how to be a good mom, but it also provided me with materialistic things, you know, diapers, wipes, formula, clothes, even just little stuff for me from time to time, or toys for Jackson. And my mentor and I, we would meet every Saturday, and sometimes we'd go overtime, but sometimes it was nice to go in and learn the materials needed. And then there was just other days that it was just so nice to just go in and just vent to her. She was a safe place for me to be able to vent about, millions of stresses that was going on in my life. And I'm still very close with my mentor, and I think the world of her, and I can't even imagine how different this last year would have been without this program, because I had everything that I needed from this program. My biggest thing is I just want to encourage moms, working moms, single moms, any type of mom, that they can do anything that they set their mind to. And it's going to be really hard. Being a single mom, there's most days that I cry. I cry myself to sleep. That's my time to vent. But the rewards that come from those challenges are just, they make everything so worth it. And then seeing my happy little son and one day he's going to look at me and just be so proud of me, or at least I hope. And I want other moms to have that experience too, because being a mom is the best thing. And I think that every mom deserves the help that I've gotten, because every mom is amazing.